Hi Pottery peeps! So we got a kiln opening. Probably shouldn't be doing it, but I don't think with two hands lifting a shelf, that's not over 5 pounds. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not at this stage. The ox is in the mire, things have gotta get done. Excuse the convertible hair, I've been driving around this morning trying to get things done while waiting for Sorsha to cool down. She's at 91. It's 95 outside with a potential thunderstorm happening, so we'll see if that happens while we're filming. And the biz kiln has shut off, so this is going to be hot on one side and still warm in the middle. So let's go ahead. It's really packed. Probably one of the most dense packed kilns I've done in a long time, probably since Christmas. Maybe even probably since last year at this time, trying to get ready for the art festival. All right, so let me go ahead and get you set up over there, and we will see what we got. Okay, we still have some of Mickey's plates in here. These plates that she did, they're just stunning. There's actually, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more that still need to get into the kiln. I don't know if I'm going to know everything that's in here. Of course, I'll know what my stuff is. But it's just been a mad dash of trying to get things glazed. This is on the speckled buff, and I know it's Sky by Amico, and she's done underglaze, the yellow underglaze with these, and these planters are going to be going in this kiln next. So we got to turn around and fill this back up. Got one more glaze fire before the art festival. That might be deep sea. These things that she makes are just so creative. I love this feather motif that she's now added to them. And here's a secret, because she doesn't have it out yet. But I think I've got her talked into doing her own YouTube channel. So she puts that up, I'll let you know. This is one of her goblets. This one's on VMix, and it's Sky. And then I think it's the Malibu Barbara, since that's one of her favorites, but I'm not sure. And then the yellow underglaze with clear on it. Cute little goblet. Okay, so Savannah has made a bunch of her thimble ghosts, and I think she counted all her ghosts and pumpkins that are in here. There's 107 of them. In fact, I'm looking around. I need to find something to put them all in. She's coming to get them later today because some of them are going to be put into jewelry for the show. She's also made these adorable little witch hats, and these were done with underglazes and then glazed with clear, and she's done that, sculpted the roses on them. We do, when we do an art festival, it's a good idea to have a whole bunch of different sizes and price ranges. Oh no. This is what happens when you glaze late at night. I do this way too often. Well, I got a fish stuck to the handle of one of these mugs. So I will hurry and grind that and touch it up with some glaze so I can get it back in here. Oh, this is the Aurora by Clayscapes. I've had it for a long time, and I know that it can be really finicky, but I watched a video on dipping it twice really quickly. And so dip it once, you know, and then turn around and dip it again. And this is the first time I've actually got color on it. Oh, and I've got a lot of these fish in here. Audrey Lynn Studios, she's so amazing. You need to follow her if you're not following her. She actually put up the template for this fish. And you know me, I love fish. And it's a great, it's something that I could do because right now I can't do anything really big. So Audrey, I had a blast. I can't tell you how much fun. Well, you're going to see there's quite a few, and not all the fish made it into this kiln. But yeah, check her out. I'll link her YouTube video in the description. And but yeah, she was nice enough to put up this, and hers are a little different than mine. I added some texture. She does hers they're just gorgeous, and there's just so many things you can do with these. So a lot of fish in this. This one is Norse blue with the winter woods, and it's actually the second time it's been fired, and now because of the boo-boo it gets to go in for a third. But what I'm gonna do before, I'm gonna grind this all off. When the first time I put it in here, this was, oh god, months ago, my whole summer's gone. Anyway, I ended up with the yucky boiled glaze on the bottom. So a lot of times I do this, especially with these adventure shelves, I'll put it up on a stilt or up on cookies, and then I get these nice bumps. These nice bumps are so much easier to grind off with my diamond core grinding pad than the boiled glaze. So I'm going to do that, fire it again. I'll probably have to grind it again too. But that's, to me, that's one thing I've found for cleaning up glazes that run. An easy way to do that. Okay, I'm just going to grab these ghosts. They are all over this kiln, these ghosts. Some of them, like this one, she's going to make a necklace out of. It's got a little pumpkin on its head. Super cute. And the kids are going to love them. And I'm not sure how much she'll sell them for, but anywhere between $2 to $3, or she might have a special 3 for $5, something like that. And then this is one of my ghosts. Ooh. This is an experiment. That turned out really fun. Though I did want it to run more, but it's still fun. I did, I'll have to sand that. So this is pearl white on the stem, gunmetal green on the leaves, orange gloss by Mako here. And then this is the Jungle Gems, the black ink or ink spot I put on there. This has possibilities. This was a tester because I'm going to try it on something else that's actually in the other kiln that needs to be glazed. Another lone ghost. Okay. All right, so I have a lot of testers in this. I was just in the mood to test stuff. So Dragonfly mug with Sharon Hoppy's rolling pin. And then this is Wisteria by Opulence. And I brushed it on 2 coats inside and out. I didn't know it was going to be quite so matte. And then I wiped off so you could see more of the design. And then I brushed on swipes of blue purple and swipes of gunmetal, but I probably could have done more. It's still cute. And I've got the little belly mug. Those stilts, you got to watch those stilts. I tell you, it's really hard to unload a kiln without getting some blood. These are tumblers, and they look amazing. All right, so what I did is I took a sponge and put root beer on the bottom, and then I took that sponge that still had residual glaze and used it to wipe in around the details. And then I took Opulence Grape, which is becoming one of my favorites for mountains. Let's see if I can get a little closer. One of my favorite for mountains. So I did that in the background, and then I put Glacier on the rim. Got root beer, coyote root beer on the inside too. And then Holly Green brushed on the trees. Those are cool. And no running. Ooh, that one's even prettier. Look at that. And then they're just, yeah, they're just tumblers. Those are pretty. These I don't know. So this is the timber that Sharon Hoppy and I collaborated on with the Husky and the dog sled team. I love the outside, even though it took me months and months to glaze this because of everything. And it's all done with underglazes. And then I did a satin matte. On the inside, I did the Twilight Spectrum. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little cloudy for me. It's glossy, which is nice. But I kind of wish I'd just done flat black. Or not flat black, but a glossy black. So, but yeah, and then they've got the mountain on the bottom. They are pretty though. And then this one, same way. Glazed exactly the same way. All right, so I just had Mickey here. She's been playing with the grandkids at the reservoir. So this was still on the top shelf, but I went ahead and took the furniture out. This is the Tree of Life rolling MKM roller. I just love anything to do with Tree of Life. And one of the sippy cups that's going to be, if I can part with it. And this is Holly Green. I love this glaze. See all the ghosts? The ghosts are just around everything. This is a chip and dip bowl by Mickey, Nightcraft Co. And her feathers that she's doing, and she's done those with different celadons, mulberry, sky, marigold, and then probably sky on the inside too. Okay, this is Savannah's. She's done this with the stroking coats, but she had carved a rose into the bottom, and so it's completely glazed. She'll have to grind off those little bits. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, and oh no, dang it, I didn't know this needed to be on a granite. Okay, we can fix this. Sometimes when you're loading a kiln, you don't get told all the information, or you're told and then of course you have COVID brain and you forget. But this is beautiful. So I'll get her to fix that and we'll get it back in the kiln for the sale. And then let me gather up all the ghosts. Okay, so these were all more fish. I told you there was fish. Let me see if I can move you closer so you can kind of get a better view. Well, lighting's really poor in here. We got weird lighting today with the whatever's rolling in. So let's see if I can remember this. Okay, these were just dipped, and I used all Clayscapes glazes. This is Lake Blue and Tim Stark Celadon. Cute! I'm just gonna set them here. This is Clinton Red and Coastal Blue. I just love Coastal Blue. Somebody's doing a side-by-side up the mountain. What is this one? Whatever it is. Nope, that's the... Okay, Pacific Blue, Coastal Blue. Or pretty much all the blues. And that's Pacific Blue and Coastal Blue. That's going that way. I think these are going to be so much fun. Thank you, Audrey. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Some of them, if they weren't laying flat, I put on cookies. This is Shadow Blue and Coastal Blue. And I did a swipe of Pearl White right there. Oh, that turned out nice. And I did the exact same thing here. That is just a winning combination. It just looks like the water crashing into the beach. And this is Lake Blue and Tim Stark Celadon. Because I did two of each. And this is Clinton Red, because we gotta have red fish, red salmon. They're not salmon, but you know, gotta represent. And Coastal Blue. So, really nice. These are just leaves, and they're Refire, because I didn't like the glaze, and I still don't like it. So I don't know what I'll do. And then I've got some testers, and I hope I wrote these down. Okay, That's the wisteria. Gunmetal Green by Coyote. And that's also Gunmetal Green by Coyote. Those look nice. All right, this is a fun shelf. I'll see if I can zoom in so you can see all the ladybugs. One of the reasons we got to really get into this kiln is it's already 1 o'clock, and I fired this Saturday night around 9, but it's so packed that, and of course it's hot, and I was firing at this kiln last night too. It's just taken forever to cool down, but all of this is jewelry, earrings, necklaces, ornaments, so that's going to take an extra step to get ready for the show. So, God, where do I even start? Let me go ahead and, it's like a garden with ghosts in it. Cute. All right, so I'm just going to speed this up and take these ghosts out. Okay, now that we've got the haunting of ghosts, out of there, and this is a portrait, bloody ghost, that she's gonna either make an ornament or a necklace out of. And then, let's see, where do I start? Let's start with the leaves. These are on this Laguna B-Mix speckle. Okay, I think I did the same thing where I did. These are Hibiscus Gloss by Amico, and then I put red gold on the edge. Yep. So these are the spoon rests. And these also were done the same way. Then these were done with gunmetal, and then I put ancient jasper on the edge. This one is, oh, that one need help. That one, I think I might refire. Trying to limit how many things I've got to grind to get cleaned up. And this one is gunmetal. So this is holly green with ancient jasper. This is just gunmetal on its own. That's stunning. I love the metallics that gunmetal gives. This is marigold with gunmetal on its edge. That actually turned out to be a really cool combination. They look like, you know, they could be aspen leaves even though they're maple leaves. These are fire brick. These are mulberry with red gold. Well, I don't know if I love that. I like the mulberry okay, but I don't think I like the combination of the red gold with it. They're okay. I'm not gonna refire them or anything. Oh, this one. And this one, ow, hold on. This one is fire brick on its own, which is pretty, but that is with red gold on the edges. I love that. Okay, here's my thing about refiring. If you're selling a lot of pottery, even if you don't like it, somebody else, it happens to me so many times, I don't like a glaze. If there's nothing wrong with the glaze, it's just the color. I don't like the glaze. A lot of times that's the first one that sells, and I never understand it. If it sits around, then I'll refire it and add something else to it. The only time I really refire is when there's something wrong with it. Then I'll refire it. But other than that, I don't waste my time doing that because we all like different things. These are ornaments and they were done, this is just sky and wasabi celadons. This is the cherry blossom and wasabi. And this is gonna not work. This was a tester. It's called Death Blue by Spectrum that I found that I've had for years, and I reconstituted it. and it needs some work still. Ooh, cool. I have a coyote glaze and it's full, and the label had gotten torn off and I didn't know what it was. I still don't know what it is. So this is the tester on the mystery glaze of coyote. That's pretty. And then this is wasabi. As you can see, I've got jewelry I've got to put together too. In fact, all of these cute little ladybugs are going to be earrings. These guys gave me fits. I was still pretty sick with COVID and trying to put all their dots on and do their eyes, and took me hours to get through all of these. Anyway, so I'm gonna actually, let me gather them up. Okay, so aren't these super cute? And if I get them glued to their posts and so forth, and well, I'll do some videos of the show. We'll show them there. But I also did some flowers and marigold and cherry blossom. Cherry blossom kind of bleached out. And then I glaze glued the little ladybug on it. And I will glue a, what do they call them? Well, if I can think of what they're called, I'll put it in, I'll just write it on the screen. And then, so this will be like a set. And I'll just have 4 sets, and then I'll just sell the ladybug earrings separately. So 2 of those, and then 2 of these. Oh, isn't he just so cute? And these are done with sky and marigold. They look like forget-me-nots. Okay, this is pretty much my moneymaker shelf. Stuff I really wanted to get in. This one and the one below, because I'm really hoping that these mugs sell. So I made them specifically for the show. And this one I did just like that other one, but it's a different shape. Just playing with shapes, playing with what I can do. Okay, these are Savannah's, and it didn't quite do what we wanted. These also had gotten put on the shelf with, she just might need to grind those off. They were supposed to be on stilts originally, and they got put on the shelf, so we thought we'd try firing them again. It fixed it on that one. And then, of course, we have an oopsie. Yeah. All right. We'll have to store those. These are Savannah's mugs. Holly green and violet by Clayscapes. That's cool. These turned out cool. So she's done, I would think, a double dip on the top, and then the violets on the inside. Those are all hers. Very nice, Savannah. And this is also Savannah's with one of her signature sculpted roses. And she's done this with under glazes and then done a clear coat. Really pretty. Okay. That didn't quite do what I wanted it to do, but it's still kind of cool. This is the Scottish baby cows by Sharon Hoppy, and I made 2, and they're kind of muted. I mean, I'll take them and see. I did the cherry blossom. I probably should have gone red. I was thinking pink and brown. But root beer on the inside, root beer on the handle, and then I just wiped it back. Root beer is one of these really cool glazes where it's thin, it's this really dark umber, burnt umber color. Where it's thick, it's this glossy amber. So I wanted the detail, but I didn't want the whole thing to be brown. So I went back, I wiped it back, and then I went back in with holly green, no, wasabi, and cherry blossom. And I don't think they're strong enough. So I might hit these with another coat. Oh, and I did marigold on the flowers. I don't know. You have to let me know. Leave it or do it again. That one's done that way too. Savannah's doing a bunch of earrings with pumpkins. All right. The ones I really wanted to see were these ghost mugs. Those are cool. So, pitch black on the inside, underglaze. The underglaze kind of made the, or the clear glaze kind of made the underglaze matte. This isn't actually as glossy as I wanted, but it's good enough. I'll keep it. It's too late now anyway, and they're cute. Cute. Brownie face. Not all ghosts are happy. Some of them are scared. All right. Get these out of the way. And then I did some of these, and this is definitely B-Mix. It's creamier. And this is a stamp by Sharon Hoppy. Says this is some boo sheet. Just so cute. Yeah, it's okay. I think I would have put, maybe next time I will paint the bee yellow too to match that ghost. But it's okay. Good enough. And then another one, and pitch black. Clayscape's pitch black on the inside. Okay, so we got some fun mushroom mugs. First of all, let's get some of Mickey's. This is some Speckled Buff by Laguna, and it's just a white glaze. I'm not sure which white she's used on here. She might have even done underglaze and then clear coated it, and then she's got a mushroom transfer on the inside. Ooh, that's pretty. Ho, 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 ho. Huh. That is stunning. I know it's the spectrums. I would have to say kimchi, autumn purple, pearl white, maybe. Oh, I'll ask her, see if I got it right. It's got a lot more orange, so she might have put in, I have the salmon. She might have done the salmon or the saffron with it too. But that, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Another one of Savannah's mugs with the holly green. You know what? I'm beginning to think maybe she did Tim Stark Celadon with the holly green and the violet. That violet doesn't look like it's coming out in the screen, but it's pretty, really pretty. It just looks dark to me. And then we've got all these ghosts. It's like a party, especially with the mushroom mugs. I'll take the ghosts off later. I did fire all of these on stilts because I didn't want to clean the bottoms. Just the mushroom mugs that I've shown you how to do. Root beer, birch. On the birch, what I do is I've got a container of winter woods and I just scoop out the crystals and put them where I want them. And then I did soft red for under the mushroom. Let me see if I can get this closer. It's hard for me to hold things up. Soft red by Spectrum for under the mushroom. Ruby Slippers Stroke and Coat. And then I did the Mako designer liner in white for the dots. And then of course the mug is root beer. And this one is the only one that's like it. And I put a mushroom medallion on it and painted it. The sky's in there, wasabi's in there, the ruby slippers, the same colors, and mulberry for the snail. It kind of turned out cute. And then these ones are all the same. And they all, I like that they're wonky. They got the mushroom. Oh, that one needs some cleanup. Dang it. But hopefully I'm not going to have too much cleanup. And this one's tilted, so, oh, no. It's time to upgrade my stilt. I have the stuff to make my own, just haven't had the time or, well, anyway, but another really cool mushroom mug. I love these mushroom mugs. Yeah, and there's the way the insides are. Aren't they cool? I can put 3 fingers in the mushroom handle. Okay, so the rest are a bunch of ghosts. So I'll gather them up off camera. And we're gonna call this, oh, I am just a sweaty mess. So much to do today to get ready for this. I've made a list of all the stuff. It's still bouncing, dang it. Whew, don't know if I'm gonna get it done, but whatever happens, happens. That's just, you know, the way it's gonna roll. Anyway, go get muddy. I'll see you in the next one. Probably be another kiln opening because that's what's on the docket. All right, we'll see you. Also, I will try to put some pictures up of these as I clean them up and stuff, so you can see them better in better lighting if you want to see them after.